Hello, hello. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Focus Divinely, of course. It's Focus Divinely coming at y'all right quick, right fast with a quick read for Why Am I Carless? Self-explanatory, right? For those of you who don't know, cars often symbolize protection and being provided for. And it can also dibble and dabble in boundaries, concerns with boundaries and dynamics. So if you're dealing with any car troubles of any kind, the archangel that would be called on would be Michael, as he deals with matters of the root chakra and cars specifically. So without further ado, let's get into right after y'all's pick y'all's trinket. Here we have a heart locket, and here we have Bionite granite. Choose your trinket and we'll get started. All right, group one, y'all's trinket here is the Bionite granite, which deals with structure, boundaries, and building. It is obviously, wait a minute, black and white, and I'm getting that y'all are having some issues with wholeness and unity, possibly some perspective issues as well. The number on this is 23, which is definitely confirming the need to understand duality and the need to recognize y'all's purpose. And y'all got the number 23 again. So y'all's oracle card here is dynamic in reverse. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us put together reality that is made up of different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and joy. Great joy, to be exact. 2 plus 3 equals 5, which gives me that positive change is coming in for y'all and balance. And I'm also sensing that a lot of people in this group, if not all of you in this group, will be coming up on a car soon. It's going to kind of be something that feels like it just drops out of the sky. So for y'all's Mystic Monday tarot cards, y'all have the King of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. That six is giving me the need for reflection and evaluation. I'm hearing money hoarders. Okay, so specifically, some people in this group are kind of holding out on getting a car because they're having money concerns. They're feeling like they don't have enough money to invest, or they feel like it's not worth it to invest in right now. And honestly, some people are trying to go the cheap route. It's like you're kind of selling yourself short, feeling like you need to start with something really old, or like a start off car, like how most people usually start off with a 90s car or something of the sort. Sorry about that phone ringing. I'm not fixing to worry about that right now. It's just honestly, I'm just gonna take it as a confirmation of what it is that I'm saying. But anywho, Spirit is basically saying to me along the lines of that it is necessary for you to get something, not necessarily brand spanking new, but something that is not old or extremely used either. Spend your money on something that will last. I'm hearing go to a dealership. You've probably been getting advised to go to used car places or to take a hand-me-down car or something like that, but Spirit is telling me that that's not necessarily the route for you. That is a route that works for some people, a lot of people, but that's not the route that this group, people in this group specifically, need to take. Y'all need to get something, I'm hearing, that is at least around the 2009 to 2015 era, and you probably feel like, oh, there's gonna be a shot to the pocket, but it's necessary because you want something that will last you and something that you're not going to spend money on and then keep constantly having to spend money on to fix little things that are already broken on it or that will break on it because it's so used and so worn out by somebody else. There's a need to recognize that you have more support than you're giving yourself credit for, and you're giving the people in your life credit for. Is like a lack mentality going on. It's like you don't feel like you deserve a car yet, or you don't feel like you deserve this type of freedom yet. It's like you feel like this is it's a bit too much for you to handle. It's like for some of y'all, it's something that you don't really think about because the process has gotten so frustrating. But Spirit is basically telling me to just focus on getting your financial ducks in a row, such as planning ahead, getting a budget surrounding the amount of money that you want to spend, the year of the car that you're going for, whether it's going to have a note or not, the insurance, how much gas that it's likely going to take per day, per week, things of that nature. Start budgeting that out. And in the background, the Most High and your spirit guides are going to be working some things out for you. And before you know it, for the majority of y'all, I'm literally feeling like a blessing is it's gonna feel like it dropped out of the sky, but really it's a result of you putting in the internal work and the paperwork concerning what it is that you're trying to do. And for some people, I'm also hearing that asking you will receive. Like I said, certain people in this group are underestimating the strength of their support system, and there are people in your life, or at least a person in your life, probably a male, or it's probably somebody generating masculine energy, such as financial wealth. And literally, they are just waiting for you to have the guts to step to them and ask for an investment or a loan or just help or advice on what it is that you're trying to do. So I hope that helps. Group 1, hit me up with any questions, comments, concerns, or feedback. And let's move on to Group 2. All right, Group 2, without further ado, y'all have the Heart Locket. This is giving me some issues concerning boundaries, probably lacking boundaries, or probably just a history or a habit of not being able or not feeling courageous and setting boundaries. And this is also concerning some matters of the heart. I'm getting there's a need to really acknowledge and be honest with yourself about what a car or what material things really mean to you. The card that y'all have here is, let me turn it the right way, is Delight. And it has the number 19 on it, which gives me that a new beginning is trying to come in for y'all, but some things still need to be ended and shut off. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So I'm getting that y'all are feeling drained, Group 2. Because perhaps people in this group have a bad habit of giving, and then constantly pushing themselves to give even further. I'm hearing masochist. Masochist is the opposite of a sadist. This is a group that punishes themselves, which means that, just for example, you can be tired, but you will push yourself to stay up, or something in your mind is just telling you, oh no, I might miss out on something, or oh no, I need to stay up and work. Or you could constantly be getting messages that you just need to chill and rest and take time for yourself, but you continuously tell yourself to work. And it's coming from a subconscious place of people constantly punishing you, more than likely not acknowledging your good traits, such as you may have had parents that only acknowledged your mistakes, only acknowledged the things that you didn't do, and no matter how much great you did, it was never acknowledged or hardly ever acknowledged. But the minute you do something bad, the minute you make a mistake, you never hear the end of it. And so your mind has gotten into a habit of punishing you, and even in just ways of keeping you constantly thinking that you're not doing enough, so that you constantly push yourself, ultimately self-harming yourself and sleep depriving yourself, rest depriving yourself, and not caring for yourself. And that's where these cards are coming from. Y'all have the Magician in reverse and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And this Magician is definitely giving me a lack of awareness on the end of what you're truly capable of and what your powers truly are. And this 10 of Pentacles is giving me a lack of structure, and like I said, a lack of boundaries. Spirit knows that y'all have a tendency to take all of your potential and give it to the next person. And so it's like, literally, if you were to have a car right now and people would be constantly hitting you up for rides or doing this and that, Spirit knows that 9 times out of 10, even though you're kind of sort of in a place of wanting to do different, 9 times out of 10, you would not know how to say no to certain people. You would not know how to properly demand what you deserve when it concerns giving people rides, like gas money and reciprocation, things of that nature. And also, like I said earlier, with the need to reevaluate what material things in a car really means to you, that's also coming up with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There needs to be a bigger reason for why you want and need a car, other than to escape situations, other than to flex on people, other than to just say that you have a car, or just feel a validation of having accomplished something. Because just having a car doesn't automatically mean that you've accomplished anything. Anybody can, you know, come up on a book and get a car or steal a car or whatever, what have you, and not be doing anything with their lives. I've seen it before. Or not even be able to afford that car. So the main message that I'm getting for group 2 is the reevaluation of values and boundaries. What exactly are you going to be using this car for? What, like, Spirit also wants to know that you're going to take care of the car. And I mean take care of the car for the right reasons. Certain people take care of their car for superficial reasons, for the matter of other people. But Spirit wants to know that you will take care of the car because it is a blessing to you. It is a gift to you from the Most High. And it is something that you need. And also the car needs you to keep and maintain life in it, as it assists you in getting from one place to the other. Just a moment to see if I'm getting anything else for y'all, group 2. Meditate upon y'all's throat chakra. so that y'all's throat and solar plexus chakra, because there's a need for y'all to build up the courage to say what you mean what you say, and stand in that no matter what anybody else thinks or feels. Y'all have to get in a place of doing what is best for you, being balanced and healthily selfish for once in your life. Spirit and other people that are connected to your spiritual path need you to do that, because I'm getting real heavy that this group has a very bad habit of letting other people come in and parasite off of them. And that's why Spirit is kind of keeping you in a place of pause, so that you can get that together and understand that it's okay to love other people, but you need to love yourself more, period. So I hope that helped. Hit me up with any questions, comments, or concerns, and give me some feedback. Let me know how I do and what I could do better. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and healing to you all. Bye-bye.